Hi, and welcome to a tutorial all about how to figure out your gauge and the number of increases that you will need to do on your Musselburgh hat crown before you simply go to knitting in the round and doing no increases. My name is Margaret, and this is my wonderful Knitting Life YouTube channel. If you like this video today, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see more. If you are interested in how I began my hat the easy way or beginner-friendly way, I will link that video for you so you can also check that out later. So at this point, I'm well into my Musselburgh. I have finished all of the increases. But my nephew, who's a beginner knitter, called me last night to figure out his gauge, and I thought that this video might be helpful to others. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but once you've done it, it can be quite simple. So the Musselburgh has 4 sections, so 4 of these increase lines. And in between each of those lines, you have a space of flat knitting. And that is the space that you're going to want to do your gauge check. I would recommend knitting roughly about 2 inches down from the crown before you try to do your gauge check. You're not going to run into a problem where you've done too many increases because the crown, even for a small one, I believe, that's going to give you enough space. But as soon as you can measure about an inch of knitting, you are good to try to measure your gauge. You might want to do this more than once in more than one place. You also want to make sure that you're not pulling your knitting either way. You just kind of want to press it lightly to flatten it out because we really want a true gauge check here without any kind of stretch happening vertically or horizontally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler and I want to take a look at this 1 inch space here. Normally, when you're working on a sweater or a larger object, you would check your gauge over 4 inches, but we do not have 4 inches. So we're going to work on the 1 inch section today. So I'm going to find a spot, and what I'm going to do is line up the beginning of my inch line at the beginning of the 2 legs of 1 stitch. So I've got 1 leg here and 1 leg here, and that is kind of butting up against the very beginning of that stitch. Each stitch has 2 legs, so I am going to be counting in pairs. This is 1 stitch, 2 stitches, 3 stitches, 4 stitches, 5, 6, 7, and I've got something interesting going on here. I only have 1 leg of this stitch when I reach the 1 inch point. So that would mean I have a 0.5. I'm going to zoom in a little bit and I'm going to check that again. So I've got my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 leg. So right here, that is telling me that my gauge is 7.5 stitches per inch. Now, I probably want to check that in another spot as well, just to see that I'm getting the same count. So I'm going to plonk that a little further down, and I'm going to check again. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. So it seems to be consistent here that I have 7.5 stitches per inch. So when I go to the pattern for the Musselburgh, there are 2 charts, and I am not going to show the stitch counts for the charts, given that this is a paid-for pattern by Ysolda Teague on Ravelry. So you will definitely need to purchase that pattern. It's a must. I'm not going to give you all the information that you need here. She gives you 2 charts like this. The first one tells you the number of times that you're going to be repeating the increased rounds. I don't find that as easy for beginners as the second chart, which basically tells you the number of stitches that you need to have in each section of your hat. So given what I just showed you, I'm doing an adult medium hat. So across the top, this would be baby, toddler, and then we have adult small, adult medium, adult large, and adult extra large. Down the side, this is where that stitch count comes in that we counted with the ruler. Remember, I had 7.5 stitches over my 1 inch. So I am now, let me get my ruler up here again. So I had 7.5 stitches over my 1 inch. So I'm going to go down this gauge list and find 7.5, and I'm going to go across the chart and come down from the adult medium. And that number right there is going to tell me how many stitches I should have in each of my 4 segments on my crown. And when I get to that point, that is the point at which I am going to be fancy free, because I am just going to be knitting in the round repeatedly with no increases until I hit the point at which it's long enough that the pattern tells me to stop, and then start looking at the decreases. So I hope that little tutorial will be helpful for you as you work on your crown of your Musselburgh hat. I'm really enjoying mine. And if you, again, are curious about how to get that crown started, I've also got a video for beginners for that purpose. And I hope to, when I get further finished with my hat, to do a little tutorial about how to decrease those stitches. And if I get that up, I will also link that in this tutorial. I hope this helped you out with your Musselburgh knitting, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.